Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, coming again today, you're very, very welcome. I trust you enjoyed my last video on Bernard Fanning, Aussie guy, and through his song Wish You Well, we looked at how we can walk forward by wishing people the best no matter what. So I trust you found that one encouraging. We're going from there to 1950 in St. Christopher and Nevis. This is an island nation, part of the British Empire. And she was the third of 6 children. When the family moved to Birmingham, she actually stayed in Antigua, but a little bit later she did move to Birmingham. At the age of 14, she was starting to set some limericks to music. And her first performance was at the age of 16, where she sang one of the songs was Sound of Silence, the iconic Simon and Garfunkel piece. The girl we're talking about is Joan Armatrading. Now, Joan has been characterised as invariably serious but never pompous, and I think she's been more than happy, because we'll actually see in a little while she's had a lot of albums, this girl. She's just been happy to do what she's been. She's just always been in public consciousness, just doing what she's needed to do, and had a lot of success. Her lyrics are deeply personal and almost naked. Now, it was around the age of 16, early 18, she was performing her own songs around the place, and she joined a travelling musical show of Hair, the musical. And it was during that show that she met Pam Nestor. Now, Pam and Joan had a bit of a songwriting partnership for a while, writing over 100 songs together, including on the album Whatever For Us, because Joan was signed to Cube Records in 1972. In 1975, that contract kind of finished, and she signed with AMN Records. And boy, are they glad that she did that. The album Back to the Night. And then in 1976, out came the self-titled album Joan Armatrading. We can see here that Joan's songwriting can be complex in places. We've got some beautiful, beautiful major 7th, major 9th chords going as you look at this live performance of one of her big hits, Love and Affection. In fact, it got in the top 10. Very, very nice guitar work here indeed. It's just her and a guitar, and it doesn't matter, you know what. She absolutely nailed that performance. So we've got a live version of Love and Affection. 1977 and 8, we had a couple of albums, and also off of Joan Armatrading, we've got Down to Zero. Got a live version of that one as well. Again, seeing how talented this girl actually is. After that, we had a couple of albums, Show Some Emotion and To The Limit. Joan thought, well, I've done this kind of jazz folk thing for a while. What am I going to actually do? How am I going to change things? So she changed her playing style to a little bit more rock, and we saw certainly in the 1980s a bit of more rock influence, including the song you've got to talk about when you talk about Joan Armatrading. 1980, I didn't realise this was hers, but certainly a song that I know. And it's all about, hey, look, I am me, I am myself, and I am I. I know who I am. And you know what? I need to know who I am, because I need to be able to be me in this world. A beautiful statement of being independent, that is for sure. You see, we have a live version, it's pretty amazing live version. This one, we've got her and an electric guitar. How raw is this performance? So we've got a very, very amazing version of a live version, and we also got the official clip on that one. We then got 1981, Walk Under the Ladder, and then 1983, the world changed for this girl with the album The Key. And the song Drop the Pilot. Now, Drop the Pilot was absolutely massive. Here we see Joan Armatrading absolutely flying. She's got an incredible song. She's got some incredible vocals happening here. She's got an incredible band happening. The production is just fantastic. This is an absolutely classic 1980s track, this one. This song was absolutely huge for Joan Armatrading. And I had a little bit of a look at the lyrics, and I know one line I'll remember, I'm the one you need, physical, spiritual, all of those things. I'm all of those things for you. But they think there's a little bit more going on here. And Drop the Pilot, I think, talks about, hey, why are you having to control things so much? Why don't you just let things be? Why don't you just go with the flow a little bit more? Why do you always need to stick to your routines? Why do you always need to, just go where you've always gone before? I think this song is a real kick up the backside song, actually, in lots and lots of ways, and that is, hey, can you handle me? Because you know what? I want to take you higher than you've ever been before. And you know what? Your pilot has not been as high as I want to take you. Now, we're not talking about drugs here. We're just talking about human experience. And, if we got someone willing to really fly with us, why wouldn't we want to do that? Why wouldn't we want to go into places where we've never been before if it's just with someone you love and trust? And I think in this day and age, we tend to settle for routine. But, sometimes something comes along and challenges that a little bit. Think, well, hang on a minute. How can I want to live a life with no regrets. I want to actually have some changes. I want to actually have a bit of fun. I actually want to try something different. And, our minds get there eventually. And I think we've got to give our minds permission to be able to go there, don't we? Otherwise, we're just always going to be stuck where we are. Life is about exhilarating moments, isn't it, as well? We want to be exhilarated. We want to be thrilled. We want to be excited. Well, sometimes we need to push the boundaries, drop the pilot to be able to do that. Where are you going? Does it matter? Do we need to think about the future all the time? Well, no, we don't. In fact, most of our life is in the present, isn't it? In the present moments. And that's when we need to make the most of it. So you know what? Drop the Pilot. Absolutely. An incredible song by Joan Armatrading. Joan Armatrading. Live and official version of that one before. She's been nominated for 3 Grammy Awards. She's received an unavailable award. She received honorary doctorates from 6 universities. There we go. She's also received a member of the British Empire and a commander of the British Empire. So this is a contribution not only to music, but to marginalised people as well. Because Joan Armatrading's got a beautiful, beautiful heart about her. And she's been a user voice to make a difference to the world. Absolutely, it's good to see that the British Empire actually did acknowledge her in that way. Between 1972 and 2021, how long is that career? 50 years. 20 studio albums. 20. 4 live albums, 13 compilation albums, 2 EPs, and 57 singles. This girl can write songs, absolutely. Estimated to have sold about 1.3 million albums. So in the scheme of things, pretty successful. And we can very, very safely say that Joan Armatrading has contributed to this beautiful collaborative legacy of this thing called music. So it's good to be able to give this girl a bit of a go today. So if this is your first time to Life Reflections for Music, or you've come back for another one, how great to see everyone here. The links, by the way, to those, how many got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clips are in the description below. And I've also included my last video from Bernard Fanning. So if you want to recap on him, feel free. Well, next time, and this guy came up in my Facebook feed. Of course, we're going to have to give this guy a go because he had that amazing song, Let's Stick Together. Of course, Brian Ferry, also part of Roxy Music. Well, I'll look at Brian just in his individual right next time. So until then, I'll catch you around. And actually, just before I go, I forgot to mention too that Bernard Fanning was number video 600 in this series. Who would have thought from May 2020 to now, we've actually done 600 videos. But there we go. And we've still got plenty of content to come. So I'll catch you next time. Bye for now.